Kanye West is well known for his strict studio policies. Long before instituting a clothing code for his Donda sessions, the GOOD music founder notoriously kept a tight ship when working on his 2010 magnum opus, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy in Hawaii, plastering the studio walls with banners that read "No tweeting, no photographs, and no hipster hats." Such violations have serious reactions. Just ask Big Sean, who had to fire one of his homies when he made a mistake during an MBDTF studio session with Kanye West, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Hey guys, hello everyone, and welcome back to Celebrity Overload. We'll discuss how Kanye West and Jay-Z forced Big Sean to fire a friend. So let's get this party started. In a clip from his Drink Champs interview with NORE and DJ FN, which aired on Thursday, December 16th, the Detroit rapper recalls a friend discreetly taking a photo of Sean, Ye, Hov, and Bey in the studio and posting it to social media. When Kanye and Jay found out, they instructed Sean to terminate his pal right away. "We were down there in Hawaii working on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy," he recalled. "I'm out there doing my job, but I brought my man with me in case I needed anything, and he was going to help hold me down. It's nice to have a support system, to have one of your buddies there when you're attempting to contribute. In any case, I'm in a studio. It was just me, Ye, and Hov. I wasn't even attempting to be thirsty or take a picture at the time. I'm simply taking it all in mentally. He ended up photographing all of us in the studio. They didn't inform me. He ends up tweeting it, and it's picked up by all hip-hop and other sites. When Kanye West and Jay-Z first learned of the leak, they assumed Big Sean was to blame. After he explained the circumstances, Ye and Hov put pressure on the GOOD music rookie to let go of his friend, and he had no choice but to comply. "I'm not sure who saw it, but it attracted Ye or Hov's attention, and they believed it was me," he said. "It didn't make sense because I wasn't even on at the time, and it was like Kanye, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Big Sean. Who the heck is Big Sean?" someone exclaimed. "It appeared as if I had planted this garbage. When we talked about it, I told them, I don't even know what the you're talking about," he continued. "I told Kanye who it was, and he said, you gotta fire him. We've all done it. We've employed folks we like. People were angry with you because they thought you were thirsty, and it was your man's fault. So I told my friend, I'm in a position where Ye and Hov are telling you have to go. Sorry dude, we need to work something else out." Despite being dismissed at the result of two of the greatest rappers of all time, Big Sean's friend fared well. However, it turned out to be a blessing in disguise, he explained. He ended up reinventing his life and becoming far more successful than he would have been in his previous job. He became a teacher and had a huge impact on a lot of people's lives while achieving beautiful, wonderful things. Sean Don did well for himself as well, appearing on the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy extra track, See Me Now, before establishing himself as a star in his own right, with songs like Finally Famous, Dark Sky Paradise, and last year's Detroit 2. In another segment of his Drink Champs interview, Big Sean addressed Kanye West's criticism that signing him to GOOD Music was the worst thing he'd ever done. "I adore Kanye West, bro," he said. "I love him for the opportunity he gave me and for everything else. But I thought what he said was a bunch of trash." Sean also threw the cardboard gravestone that Kanye held up in his Drink Champs interview, screaming, "Fuck this crap. Fuck what he's on about." During his Drink Champs interview, which was released, Big Sean did not hold back his comments about his former mentor, Kanye West. The 33-year-old rapper spoke with the Revolt TV show about comments Ye made back in November on the same platform, including a claim that adding Big Sean to his GOOD music label was the worst thing I've ever done. In his reaction, Sean referred to his record deal as shit, said he was owed millions by the Donda rapper, and stated that he was on some bitch-ass shit throughout the conversation. West insulted the California-born rapper's name both personally and professionally during his initial interview with Drink Champs, prompting Sean to return the favor while also defending himself throughout his interview. "I've already decided that when I die, my gravestone will read, 'I deserve to be here because I signed Big Sean,'" West stated, the "I don't fuck with you" rapper. And he has proceeded to criticize both Sean and John Legend for not openly backing him throughout his unsuccessful presidential campaign. "When I ran for office, the Democrats quickly exploited both John Legend and Big Sean. I don't rock with either of them," Ye explained. "At first, I thought it was amusing," Sean said of his less-than-kind remarks. "At first, I thought the shit was humorous, but then I took it personally. I adore Kanye West, bro. I adore him for the opportunity he provided me and everything else he did for me. But I thought what he said was bitch ass shit. Throughout the interview, he tried to play the good guy card by talking about his loyalty to West, the quality of the products he produced under GOOD Music, how grateful he had always been, and how other industry vets thought that his deal was shitty, but he stayed because the rapper gave him a golden opportunity from the start. I took it personally because I'm the only musician who has released 5 albums via GOOD Music. Kid Cudi departed from the company a long time ago. You know what I mean? They still clicked and connected up, didn't they? I'm the only musician who has released 5 albums under GOOD Music. I'm the only artist who has had back-to-back #1 singles, platinum albums, and double platinum albums. Every time Kanye called on me, every single time, no matter what I was doing, within 1 day's notice, I was wherever he was at, bro, Shawn explained. Whether it's to help him in the studio, to offer a line, to create a verse for him, every time he's phoned, wherever he is in the world, I've travelled around the world for this man. And I've done this and not asked for publication a lot of the time, he added, explaining that being signed to Kanye is a fantastic opportunity. It's something he altered in my life, and I thank him for it. He then discussed his label deal with GOOD Music, which he signed in 2007, saying that his management believed it was a shitty record deal, as did Jay Brown of Roc Nation, who termed it the worst deal he's ever seen. It didn't make sense to me when I heard what Kanye was talking about, bro, because when my manager saw my record contract, he stated, "This is a shitty record deal." But I would never say that. Why? It's a chance, and I can talk myself out of anything. Roc Nation's Jay Brown called it the worst contract he'd ever seen. Shawn went on to explain that he was due $6 million because he had to audit West's label and had spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on his own tracks under it. I had to audit my label with my own money because millions of dollars were missing, and you can tell when millions of dollars are gone. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on my label, thinking Universal owed me money, and that the money had already been given to GOOD Music, he explained. Furthermore, he mocked West's sudden excellent relationship with Drake, whom he was bigging up on the Drink Champs interview, while he found himself dragged despite being faithful to a fault. In terms of politics, he claimed to be the first person to tweet Kanye for president. He did, however, state that at the time of West's failed presidential campaign, he did not even have West's phone number, but added, "I purposefully didn't back anybody publicly or politically since my man was running." Shawn took to Twitter after West appeared on Drink Champs in November to first speak about his weird statements, even admitting that he was with him right after with a photo. "Was just with this man, but he never said anything of that. This was immediately following the interview. At Kanye West, I'm dying laughing at you." And just hours before that, he appears to have been forewarned that the power rapper was saying some wild things during his interview, as Shawn tweeted that the hosts had already invited him to join them on the following show, despite not knowing what was said. That's all we've got for today. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe to watch more amazing videos like this. Until next time, everyone.